Peace and good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. I'm feeling good this morning, man. We just made our first logo sale from HFR. Just got paid for selling our first logo together. That's a big deal, man. I'm excited. And that payment put the money in the PayPal, so now we can start selling our merch or advertising our merch, because Yanni put together some dope new merch, so I'm excited about that. You want to see the merch? You know what? Let me show you, man. I'm acting like I can't just take you on a ride real quick. Let's go check this out. Let's find the window first. Boom, 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 boom. I know that's McDonald's theme song, right? I'm loving it. Man, I'm telling you, man, this has been a long time coming, and we've been working really hard, man, and I'm just happy that our work is finally paying off. Of course, first and foremost, we got the Grayskull merch. Let's go to the sites. Grayskull.com, GRYSKLL.com. If you scroll down on the homepage, you'll see it, but we're not going to do that. We're going to take you to the shop. Go to shop, and you see we got 3 new sweatshirts. The gray area sweatshirt that's with the map on the front, and then the states that every member of Grayskull is in on the back. Yanni, genius. Thank you, Yanni. Appreciate you. Love you. I'm grateful. Second one is the Grayskull, the crew. On Instagram and TikTok and Facebook. We go by Grayskull, the crew. GRYSKLL. GRYSKLL So we got the Grayskull, the crew sweatshirt. It's just like the classic Grayskull hoodie with a little bit of texture and design inside of the skull. If you notice, you'll have to really look closely to see, but it's dope. It's a dope little nuance, and it's a change from the classic Grayskull hoodie, which we will be taking off the market soon. But on the back, you got this dope skull silhouette that Yanni created with the names of all the members of Grayskull. So again, Yanni, genius, thank you, love you. Then these are all her ideas. She got inspired last week and was like, yo, what do you think about these? And she got to work and just banged them out for us. So we appreciate her. We've also got the Grayskull discography, and notice she left out the A, her artistic choice. But you see the disc right there, and then on the back of this one is the discography from the first year. These are the songs that we consider official Grayskull canon. I'm hoping I didn't miss anything. If anything's missing, it's my fault. All shots come to me. But that one has all the first songs that are either on our DSPs like the Spotify and Apple Music, or on our Bandcamp site. And there's some classics that are Grayskull classics that are missing because they're not on those sites. And maybe there'll be a version 2 or something, but you see Butterscotch Linens is up there, Summertime, Dim Sum, all the way up to Descendants, Black Joy from the Black Mavs, the Dow Tone, my lyrical debut for Grayskull, my debut on the mic, the classics like Dex Luger, Supreme Oscar, which Damon just posted about, and Chris Rock just talked about, getting Suge Smith and all that. It was just all the classics are on there, man. So appreciation and love to Yanni for that. And of course, we got the classic joint up there. We got the Grayskull snapback still and all that. But that's the Grayskull side of things. We've also got the new House of Fluid Reflections merch. We've got, can I spell this right? This one is exciting to me for one special reason. One particular reason it's really exciting. It's actually exciting for a lot of reasons. But for the first time ever, go to housefluidreflections.com, go to HFR Market, and the first time ever we got a Dragon's Pitchfork shirt. I've never done any shirts, but we got a Dragon's Pitchfork tees up available. We've also got the HFR Rehumanizing sweatshirts that Yanni created, and the Rehumanizing t-shirt. And it's dope because our mission statement is rehumanizing creators by making them feel seen as people. So you see the rehumanizing creators at the top, and helping you feel seen at the bottom. Yanni's handwriting, she rocked these, man, and I'm so appreciative of her. She's got us ready to go to another way that we can raise funds. I mean, we've been talking about the crowd funds and the tips and all that, and we've been trying to figure out merch, and her brain just locked in and figured it out. Of course, we've also got the invest in native currency shirt, which is again her handwriting. She designed these last year. We didn't advertise them much, but I've been wearing mine because I love it. We bought a couple samplers, and I've been waiting for us to have more merch in the shop, honestly, to start advertising them. So we got the Invest in Native Currency shirt, and then she's got more on the way. She's got a lot more on the way with her art, but not for a while yet. We got to get some of these selling first. So let's get your merch, man. Join us, become a part of the movement, help us do what we do. Now let's get to what we're here for today, which is the last day of Getting It Together's Read With Me series. We're reading The Magic by Rhonda Byrne, the author of The Secret. And it's the last day because I need to focus, man. I want to get back to the rehumanizing. I want to get back to focusing on rehumanizing and working with other creators more to help them, deal with the challenges that they have. I want to get back to working on my own stuff more. I want to actually spend time practicing what I'm learning in the magic. I want to start making music again. Yeah, I've been doing verses and stuff lately just to warm up my voice box and to get my, find my way back onto the mic and to find my way on the mic the right way finally. I've never been happy with verses in the past, to be honest, but I'm finally finding some happiness with some of the things I've been laying over the past 6 months, man. So I'm excited to actually be making music for me, not for any other purpose other than to satisfy my soul. But yeah, I'm reading the magic. We're doing the last page in here. Yo, peace, and good morning to Damon. What's up, brother? Reballing, yo, what up? Peace, and good morning, man. How you doing, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Good. Hope you're having a good Friday. Hope to see you soon, man, too, man. Come through another great space, man. Be good to see you. Good to chop it up. I know you've been doing a lot. Congratulations on what you've been doing on congratulations on your lyric video. Congratulations on your song with Big Twin. From Infamous Mob. Congratulations on all the stuff you've been doing, man. Your hustle is supreme, man, and you're just a good, genuine, good-hearted brother, man. We really appreciate you, man. But yeah, day 28 from the magic. Gratitude. Remember, gratitude is what I'm practicing in order to help. This has been a huge help in my battle against anxiety and depression. It is a huge help. It's also a huge help just against negative thoughts in general. And as the practice says the book says that this helps stimulate the law of attraction so that you draw more things to you. By exhibiting gratitude and by focusing on gratitude, you draw more things to be grateful for. And I'll be honest, man, I really think that's what's happening with me in my life. So I can't wait to really dig into these practices and be a lot more diligent in how I execute them. What Yanni does is she's got a jar with numbers 1 through 28 on pieces of paper written in there, and she picks up a piece of paper out of the jar, and that's the gratitude practice she does for the day. I'm looking forward to doing that coming up here. But let's get to the reading so we can get on with our days. Today is day 28. Remember the magic. The quote that starts off the chapter is, "That's the thing with magic. You've got to know it's still here, all around us, or it just stays invisible for you." One more thing before I get in on this. Yanni's got a piece that she just published. I think she put it on TikTok from a poem that she wrote last week. We watched Alice in Wonderland. I'd never watched the original animated Alice in Wonderland. I was happy like a little kid watching this joint, to be honest. That was funny. But the next morning, she wrote this piece that is so amazing that I think ties into this book that I think you should check out. So go to her TikTok. It's at Love Yolanda Marie. Maybe I'll repost it or reshare it on my socials as well. I'll find a way to do that as well. But you should go check out her joint. Give it some spins. Give it some run, because her writing is amazing. And the way she tied in the Alice in Wonderland theme with gratitude and life, and I mean, I can't even describe it. It's the way she writes just blows my mind. We're starting a series also called Line for Line, where we're going to get together with MCs, poets, other writers, and Spend time writing with them and celebrating their written works, along with sharing more and more of Yanni's written work. She's working on some books too, so yo, get ready, man. Get ready. This year is it, man. 2023 is it for House of Fluid Reflections. And I'm sorry if I seem a little animated, but I'm really excited, man. We made our first sale this morning of a logo. We got the merch up, and things are just going really, really well. And not to say that, there won't be challenging times, and there aren't challenges still. We're still facing challenges, but practicing gratitude and being grateful for the things that are going well. All right. Every day is unique. There's no day like any other day. The good things that happen each day are forever different and forever changing. And so when you remember the magic by counting yesterday's blessings, no matter how many times you do it, it would be different every time. It's just one of the reasons why Remember the Magic is the most powerful ongoing practice to maintain the magic of gratitude in your life. No matter what your desires are now or what desires you will have in the future, this magical practice will remain the most powerful practice for your entire life. The easiest way to remember the blessings of yesterday is to start by remembering the beginning of the day. When you woke up and go back over the day in your mind, recollecting the major events of the morning, afternoon, and evening until you reach the time when you went to bed. When you recall yesterday's blessings, it should be effortless. You're just scanning the surface of yesterday, as you scan, the blessings will bubble to the surface of your mind. A couple things I got to be grateful for last night. One, Gray Space. The brothers of Gray Skull are so supportive, man. And I'm understanding more and more what it feels like to be a part of a brotherhood. Like this is so new and different to me that I'm eternally grateful for every one of these brothers, man. They've really helped me change my mindset, my outlook on life, the way I see myself. I'm just so grateful for them. And then we hung out with Jen Pape Designs. We went down to her studio. She calls it the stew. It's dope. Met her and her I guess office mate or a studio mate. Saw her workspace and got to hang out. I haven't hung out in Northwest for a while. I just sat and chilled. But Jen is dope, man. Follow her if you can. She's Jen Pape Designs. If you want to get her socials, if you can't find her, hit me up. She makes these really dope pieces of jewelry that she creates. And she uses a process called, oh shit, why am I blanking? I'm blanking on the process, but she's really dope and she's just a really good spirit. We met her at Analog Market last Saturday, and the vibes are just really, really dope. We got a chance to do a little bit of shooting while we were there, but we were really there just to connect with another creator and vibe and see, just kind of reconnect, because we talked for hours last Saturday at Analog, and I talked to some other folks for hours up there. It's just a really dope spot. I'm going to be posting a video about Analog soon too. But back to it. That's some of the things I was really grateful for yesterday. Grayskull and Analog Market. And Jen that we met from Analog Market. Okay. You can start this magical practice by asking the question, what are the good things that happened yesterday? Just mentioned them. Whenever you ask a question, your mind will immediately look for the answer. Did you receive any great news? Did you magically receive or accomplish one of your desires? Did you magically receive unexpected money? Did you feel especially happy? Did you hear from a friend who you haven't heard from in a long time? Did something go magnificently well for you? Did you receive a great phone call or email? Did you receive a compliment, or did someone express his or her appreciation for you? Did someone help you solve a problem? Did you help somebody? Did you finish a project or start something new you're excited about? Did you eat your favorite food or watch a great movie? Did you receive a gift, resolve a situation, have a stimulating meeting, quality time with someone, a great conversation, or make plans for something you really want to do? Remember the magic and list yesterday's blessings on a computer or write them out in a journal. Scan over the surface of yesterday until you feel satisfied that you've recalled the blessings of the day. They can be small things or big things, because it's not about the size of the blessings. It's about how many blessings you find and how much gratitude you feel for each one. As you remember and notate each one, simply be grateful and say the magic words for it. Thank you. When you want to do this magical practice after today, you can mix it up so that some days you write out the blessings and other days you remember the blessings and say them out loud or in your mind. You can make a quick list of the blessings, or you can make a more detailed list saying why you're grateful for each one. There's no set number of blessings to find from yesterday because each day is different. But I can assure you that every single day of your life is full of blessings. And when you have opened your eyes to see the truth of this, you will have opened your heart to the magic of life, and your life will be abundant and magnificent. Then going back to that quote from the Bible that she uses so frequently. This time, no parentheses, just the word gratitude inserted. Whoever has gratitude will be given more, and he or she will have an abundance. Whoever does not have gratitude, even what he or she has will be taken from him or her. Remember the magic. It was created for you. Magic practice number 28. Remember the magic. 5 steps today. And of course, 1 and 5. Oh, always the same. Number 1, count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you're grateful. Reread your list, and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. You have written 280 blessings over the course of this book. Remember the magic is number 2. Remember the magic by counting the blessings of yesterday and writing them down. Ask yourself the question, what are the good things that happened yesterday? Scan the surface of yesterday until you feel satisfied that you've remembered and written down all the blessings of the day. As you remember each one, simply say the magic words, thank you, for it in your mind. Number 4, after today, you can do this practice as a written list or out loud or in your mind. You can make a quick list of the things you're grateful for about yesterday, or make a shorter and more detailed list and say why you're grateful for them. Number 5, just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, thank you, for the best thing that happened during the day. And I'll tell you, I kind of cheat on number 5 because I usually hold that rock in both hands, put it on my chest sometimes, my bare chest sometimes, and just lay there, just go through my blessings and the things I'm grateful for and say thank you. Now that's the end of magic practice number 28, but there's a page and a half, looks like, of closing words. So let's close this out, right? Your magical future. You are the builder of your life, and gratitude is the magical tool to build the most incredible life. You've now laid a foundation through these magical practices, and with the tool of gratitude, you are adding more floors to the building of your life. Your life will climb higher and higher until you touch the stars. There's no end to the heights you can reach with gratitude, and there's no end to the magic you can experience. Like the stars in the universe, it's infinite. To speak gratitude is courteous and pleasant. To enact gratitude is generous and noble. But to live gratitude is to touch heaven. It's Johann A. Gartner, 1912 to 1996. The ideal way to move forward from here is to maintain the foundation of gratitude you've built and gradually keep building on it through increasing your depth of feeling. The more you practice gratitude, the deeper you will be able to feel it, and the more deeply you feel it, the less time you will need to give to it. As a guide, 3 days a week, remember the magic, or combining it with 2 other magical practices of your choosing, should maintain your current foundation of gratitude and keep building the magic in your life so that your life continues to get better and better. For example, you might choose to do Remember the Magic on one day, Magical Relationships on the second, and Magic Money on the third day. 4 days a week of Remember the Magic or incorporating it with 3 other magical practices of your choosing will maintain your gratitude and accelerate the magic. 5 days a week of Remember the Magic or incorporating it with 4 other magical practices of your choosing will dramatically increase your happiness and the magic in every area and circumstance of your life. 6 or 7 days a week of Remember the Magic or incorporating it with any other magical practices of your choosing, and you will become the true alchemist who can turn everything into gold. Magic practice recommendations. To keep the magic continuing in the important areas of your life, like your happiness, health, relationships, career, money, and the material things you own, you could do the specific practices for each area once a week. However, if you want to increase the magic in any area of your life, you should give more through an increased practice of gratitude for that area, several days a week. If you are unwell, you will want to do the magical practices for your health every day, if not multiple times a day. The following recommendations will easily guide you toward the magical practices that will have the strongest and fastest effect in that area. Follow the recommendations in the relevant area for 3 weeks minimum, doing each recommended practice once a week. And then they go in, she breaks it down into sections. Like she's got right here, you can't see it. Relationships is the heading here. And then she has, for example, magical relationships is on page 48. Magic dust, everyone, page 109. So it's kind of like an index to tell you how to go find the different practices that are relative. There's another heading, excuse me, another heading for health, and tells you magical health is on page 58. Magic dust, everyone, is on page 109. There's one for money, one for career, one for desires, and each one of those has sections under there that tell you what page to go look for under there. And then there's another piece in here where she says your magic rock. You can make the magic rock practice a part of your daily life by continuing to keep your magic rock by your bedside and using the time you get into bed as your reminder to be grateful for the best thing that happened that day. You can also carry the magic rock with you in your pocket, and every time you touch it, use it as a reminder to think of something you're grateful for. I'll probably do that and possibly, have it in bed too, because I think that nightly reminder definitely helps me get more peaceful sleep, and I believe I wake up in the mornings feeling a lot better. Your magic dust. You can also make the magic dust everyone practice a part of your daily life. Other than sprinkling magic dust over the people who serve you, there are many more ways to continue using this practice. You can sprinkle magic dust over everyone and everything. If your boss is a bit grumpy, you can secretly sprinkle magic dust over him or her. You can sprinkle magic dust over a family member or loved one if they're in a bad mood, or anyone you come across who needs some magic in their life. You can also add magic wherever you go and sprinkle magic dust over babies and children, over your plants or garden, your food and drinks, your computer or your mail before you open them, your wallet, car, your phone before you make a phone call, or any other circumstance you want to improve. The many applications of magic dust are limited only by your imagination. And then there's another section here called The Magic Never Ends. I don't know if I'm reading this one, to be honest. I'll read it, but probably not right now, man. I'm ready to get on with my day. So check out the book. We've just read this whole thing except for that one section. Maybe that's your incentive to go support the author, because I believe in supporting artists, because I know what it's like not to get compensated for your work. She deserves every bit of compensation. Support Rhonda Byrne. Give her bread. Hopefully there's no reason that the world's calling for her to be canceled, as everybody else on the planet is being called to be canceled for being human and making mistakes. I hope y'all have a good day, man. Happy Friday. Love. Peace. Happy Friday. Let the music out before I go. One more piece.